Well, thank you very, very much for being here, and I would like to welcome our young guest musicians. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes. I wanted to do something that was called Complicated Symphony, but I figured for this occasion I should do a simple symphony. So we're going to do this piece by Britten. I think it's appropriate I read you a small footnote about this piece. It says, the simple symphony is entirely based on material from works which the composer wrote between the ages of 9 and 12. The actual sources are given in footnotes to each movement. Although the development of these themes is in many places quite new, there are large stretches of the work which are taken bodily from the early pieces, save for the rescoring for strings. So, and these, it is a wonderful title. You know, I think it's called alliteration. So the boisterous bourrée, that's the first movement. Let me see, what's the second movement? Playful pizzicato. That's kind of nice, I think, I hope. A sentimental saraband. And then the last movement is called frolicsome finale. So now it sounds very nice. Now I'm assuming that everybody here worked on it. So I'm gonna rehearse this, and I'm going to hope that it comes out okay. So let's do the first movement. I think we should tune. Let's tune.
I think I'm a little sharp.
Don't worry, that'll take about a half an hour, and then it'll be all right. Okay? Great. One more time. I think the entrance there was not entirely in time. Beginning again. Bravo. Very good. Very good. I just want to go over a couple of spots where it should sound a little bit like Mendelssohn, which, you know, especially when you play off the strings. Can we just try, can we try from, you have, everybody has rehearsal numbers? Yes. Okay, before number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 bars before 4. You always have do, 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 do. And then when you play at 4, everybody play really in the middle of the bow off the strings. Nice light spiccato, you know, it's like a very pianissimo. Taka, 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 taka. All right? So 4 before 4. And. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Can I have just one more time right at 4? Taka-taka-taka-tam, pakata. Really middle of the bow. Taka-taka-taka. Just hardly touch the string. Because it's a lot of us here. All right? 4. With a upbeat. Tum, pum, pum. 1 and. I love this. Now sing it. Good, good. Okay. All right, now let's do the second movement. And I would like to announce the seating of the second movement. So, now, this is going to be like a traffic jam. Now watch that. So, Jingqi and Shuao, first stand. Catherine and Linje, second stand. Tamir and Michael, third stand. This is for first violin. First violin. And Yoshua, you sit at the end. Second violin, Max and Lauren, first stand, second violin. Inez and Shira, second stand, second violin. Aaron and Esme, third stand.
So we can't use those seatings because we have to put our guests are sitting inside.
Now you tell me. So what are we going to do?
Just they already know their seatings for the other movements, so then they know their movement.
Oh, you know their movements.
Yeah, they know their seating.
So you want me to shut up and not say anything to them?
So So we'll just keep them, the guests, in the same seats. And then
So, okay, so that's fine. So how do you think we should do that?
we just say to go to the new unit, and then they're just going to sit in, as long as they're in the same section, they can't sit in their seat.
So sit wherever you want.
Really?
As long as you're playing in that mood, you know where you're sitting. It's perfectly fine with me. This is. Cellos, you don't have to worry about it because you don't have first cello, second cello, or violas, especially violas. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. So see, usually what we do is we change, we rotate with each movement because right now we have guests, so the rotation becomes complicated. That's why. Never mind. I don't understand it either, so don't worry about it. All right. Now, I don't know what tempo you took the pizzicatos. Can somebody tell me? Is that about right? Or is it faster? Was it faster or slower? What do you think? Faster? Is that about right? Okay, let's try this one. 1, 2, 1. Good. Very good. Yeah, that's a very difficult movement, especially. So should we do it in tempo now? Tell me for our guests, was that about the right tempo? Or was it faster than you're used to, or was it slower than you're used to? No, that's about it. Was about it? Whew. Good. All right, so let's do it again. then there was just two spots here that I need to hear a little bit more from the one section. So when we reach it, I'll stop. All right, let's try it again. 1, 2, 1, and. Oh. No more. Rush, that. Right, can we just do the last few bars from 18? Can we do from 18? Yatatatam. I'll give you a very clear sign, everybody. 18. Everybody, 18. N. One, two. Good, good, very good, very good, excellent. Okay, so now we're going to do a movement. It's called sentimental saraban. So, is anybody wants to change places that you, or you're going to just, or we're going to have the same old, you know, our guests should sit where you're sitting, no problem, and then let them worry about it. Okay. Baseda. Okay. So we're going to do this, that's going to be in 3. Okay, in 3. 1, 2, and. Oops. Two, three. I'll sing it. No, pianissimo. No, pianissimo. Pianissimo. Bravo, bravo. Very good, very good, very good. Now, the thing about this movement that's really very important, and it's pretty good, but I'd like to try at the beginning again, is the kind of sound that you produce. So everybody should really dig into the string, so that you have a good middle of the sound. Can I just have first violins, just the first violins, the beginning? So everybody play like soloists, don't play in a section, play like soloists. Do, do, re. Very virtuoso, very individual, all right? But together. 1, 2, Do, re, do, do, re, do, 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 to. Now into the string. Okay, now can I have 1, 2, 3, the fifth bar, violas and second violins, the fifth bar. Again, into the string and really vibrato, lovely vibrato. 1, 2, and. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now let's everybody together. Let's start it. Just always concentrate on your tone, It's so important. 1, 2, and. Now here. A little crescendo. Now, very, very tender. Now, vibrato pianissimo. Crescendo. Second violins. Oh. Yeah. Second, it says it's espressivo. I'd love to hear more second violin. Please, more. At number 3. And then cellos will answer. All right? Can we start right at number 3? 3. Number 3. 1, 2, and you. Now, give me. Violas. Seconds. Vibrato. Thank you. Now, play out. Now, pianissimo. Now, agitato. Yeah. Now, sostenuto. Vibrato. Now, pianissimo and air. A little crescendo. Now, piano. Very nice, very nice. Bravo, bravo, very nice. So now let's change for the frolicsome finale. Whoever wants to change, change. Erev Tov. Erev Tov. Okay, are we ready for the frolicsome finale? Wait a second. People are still looking for their seats. All right. One. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. The tempo is very, very good, but let's not make it even faster. Yeah, make it. If it's too slow, we'll do it faster. But right now, let's do the tempo very, very steady. You know, without rushing it. Right? One more time. Let's try it again. That's right. Yeah, we're doing slightly slower. You know, slightly slower. Yeah, the violas. You know, that was very good. So can we do from let's see, from number 10. Number 10. Everybody, all right? All right. 1, 2, 1. let's start at the beginning. There are a few entrances that can be a little bit more exact, but it's basically very good. So let's start at the beginning, please. One and yeah, violas and cellos, when you go da 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 da, and there's sforzando there, make sure you vibrate on this sforzando. All right, so can we just do before two, just one bar before two, and make sure the vibrato on the sforzando. 1, 2, 1, and. Yeah, and then also, yeah, but when you go ta da 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 da, make sure you do the diminuendo. Yeah, you said ta da da, very good, ta da 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 da, diminuendo. All right, again, number 2. 1, 2, 1, and. No. Right at 2. 1, and. All right. Can I just have second violins for that nice number 3? All right, 1, 2, 1, and. Nice, I love that. 3, everybody. 3, everybody. 1, 2, 1, and. Pianissimo. Yeah. All your pizzicatos, can I have a little more? A little bit more, when you have second violins before 6, also a little bit more pizzicato. Okay? Can we just do right at 5? 5. Yeah, when you start it slowly, but immediately I would like you to go to the tempo. So, yeah. Just the first 2, 3 notes, a little time, and then go back to the tempo, okay? Can we do before, Let me see, where is that? Oh, let's do it like number 10. Number 10. 1, 2, 1. One more time. For me, from 13. 13. Right, let's try that. Thank you. So now I would like violas to listen to dong 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 dong, to the tempo, so that you get the tempo. If for some reason I have maybe 5, 6 cup of coffee, and I'm very nervous and I'm going to do it much faster, you got to be there. All right. So now 10 cups of coffee. Here we go. That's 12 cups of coffee. Just 10 cups. And not decaffeinated, regular coffee, espresso. Wait. All right, so now I'm going to have the violas come in, and I'm not going to conduct. I'm just going to conduct them, and then I'm going to stop, and you have to come in time. All right. Wait. You see, they don't need a conductor. Well, I don't know about you, but I thought it was very, very good. Did you think it was good? Go, everybody stand up, stand up, stand up. One, two, let's take a bow. 1, 2, 3. Together, the bow has to be together. 1, 2, 3. We're going to get a seminar in bowing, So, but anyway, so please sit down. So, do you have any questions, anybody?
I'd like to know how these wonderful students get into your program.
Oh, well, we have a website, and everybody here has already been in a program during the summer. We have a program during the summer, and so we invite people. And the thing about this, which is quite unusual, is that we have a lot of age differences. We have some older people, some younger people, and so on. And but during the summer, usually how they get in, once they get in, they can stay. They get in usually at the age of can be as young as 12 or 13 years old. And by the time they turn to be 18, they leave the program. We call that the Littles program, and that's our main program. And then they can either go someplace else, which is, of course, not as good, And, or come to the workshop, which is only for chamber music, and that's for older people from 18 and over, 18 years of age and over, and so on. So we have two programs that was started by my wife about more than 30 years ago. And the trick about our program is that it's small. So everybody here is, you know, there are not too many, you know, we have about 30, 36, 37, usually around that, 40 at the most. And we sing and everything. We sing in chorus. Everybody here sings, and pretty good too. I don't know why. We have a wonderful chorus master, and we have wonderful faculty. We're very good. I think we're very good.
Oh, from a parent.
Yeah. How long do you practice every day?
Me?
And do you still practice?
Me?
Yeah.
You asking me?
Yeah.
My practicing system is called as needed. And I choose to be the judge of that because I know when I'm needed. No, but I don't do it regularly. Actually, I practice more when I'm in this program than I do when I'm not, but not regularly. But I used to when I was everybody. You know what would be wonderful to ask everybody here how long they practice. Okay, here we go. People here who are practicing 5 hours a day, raise your hands. Okay. 4 hours a day, raise your hands. 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day, really? That's all? 2 hours a day? See, there's no 2 hours a day. No. When I was about this age, my practicing was usually about 3 hours, and during the summer it was 5 hours, but only during the summer. So anybody here practices 6 hours a day? Good. You don't want to practice too much. So, any other questions?
The ambitions of these young people, is it orchestral, to be orchestral musicians, to be chamber music musicians? What is their, in general, goal?
Well, I think their main goal is to be musicians, which they are. So, and then what comes, you know, then you don't know. You know, everybody tries their best. And, you know, the thing about studying music is that there's so many opportunities. You know, you can go into solos, you can go into chamber music, you can go into teaching, you can go into so many things in this profession. So it all depends. You grow up and you see what happens, you know, but everybody is really dedicated here. Otherwise they wouldn't be in the program like that. And then you hear how they sound. They sound absolutely wonderful. So I have room for one more question and then we have to go.
Before these students come to you, do they have to practice what they're doing? And do they kind of start from scratch when they come to your program?
Well, they study repertoire, you know, and they audition, and they send me, sometimes they send us on the internet, you know, little things that they practice, that they played, whether it was a concerto or a Bach or anything like that. So they do that so we can hear what they sound like and so on. But as I said before, once they get accepted to the program, they can stay there until a certain age, you know. So for the Littles program, once you get in, you can stay until you are 18 years old, and then you go to another program. Anyway, thank you very, very much for coming. Appreciate it.